I'm giving you the first peek at something we've just launched at the Collab 365 Academy, and it's designed for those of you who've maybe started on your Power Platform journey, maybe working for a business, and maybe you've been asked to start to deliver some Power Apps, and you've sat there staring at the canvas thinking, where do I begin? Well, this video is going to be just for you because I'm going to show you a Power App solution that we've created that'll allow you to have a time tracker app that's fully functioning, installed in under 10 minutes in your environment. But better than that, what you'll be able to do is understand what's gone into the build of this application, learn by doing, which is a favourite of ours, and actually get to enhance it for your business and change the things that matter to you, whilst all the time having this fantastic working solution at your fingertips. So I'm going to show you what the solution looks like, show you how the Time Tracker app works, and then I'll give you a quick tour around how you can grab a copy for yourself and how easy it is to install. So here we are loading up the app, and the first screen you'll be presented with is a simple time recording screen. I'll just load some time in for now so you can see what it looks like. You've got projects to choose from. These are projects declared in a SharePoint list and you can define your own, so I'll choose self-learning. Simple case of starting your button. You'll notice the time gets logged down there. We get a little icon to indicate that time tracking is enabled, so we haven't yet finished this session. And as soon as we do finish the session, the end time and date is logged. You'll also note down the bottom there that we get a current project total for this self-learning. That's the amount of time currently I've spent on this project. If you want to have a look at the project time records you've got, you have an icon up here. You can see all the projects for you as an individual. This will only show your records right now. From this screen, you can delete records and go back to that time recording option and we'll choose another project. So we'll click start. Now, one thing to note in this app, what you can also do is protect yourself against closing out of the app by mistake, or perhaps your machine turns off, or you leave it for days and days and Power Apps just crashes for whatever reason. You can turn this little autosave toggle on. All that will do is ensure that there is a backup record of the time when you started, the time when it lost contact with the app, to allow you to go and complete that record at a later date. You'll see that record here. It's currently an active record. It's got a start time with no finish time. What we can do now is I'll just close out of the app to show you the experience. I'll replay the app. And what it will now do is recognise that you had an incomplete record. We started it there. This is the time we lost contact with it. We've now got the chance to either delete the record completely because perhaps it was a mistake, or we can edit the record, the little pop-up there that takes place. We can choose to accept the time that was last registered if a time has been registered. We can delete the record from here, or we can confirm that record, and that will effectively log it in our database as time that's been recorded. And then we can carry on that process of recording time as we wish. Let's have a look at that record there. It's been started and stopped. So once again, I'll just delete that record. Really, that's what the app entails. You do note that you do get the current project totals down here. So if we have multiple records for a project, so I'm just going to start and stop these very quickly. I'll start and stop another one, start and stop another one. You'll see it's still saying 0, largely because there is no duration difference between me starting and stopping. What I'll do is I'm just going to start this record now and I'll leave it running for a bit and I'll switch back in a couple of moments and then I'll show you this current project total being calculated. This is done via Power Automate and it's almost instantaneous. Let's just stop that record now and you'll see instantly for that project we have 1 minute being logged. And we have the duration down there as 1 minute. That will just accumulate throughout the records that you create based upon the project that you've currently got selected. So really that's all there is to it. The other side of this app, just to give you a bit of insight too, is we have a fully functioning and documented application that you can look through, you can experiment with. You may find it works slightly different in your environment. You may find you want to tune and change things. That is absolutely your right. All we've done here is provided the foundations for 4 screens that you'll see here. We've made sure that we have given controls meaningful names with some thought going into naming conventions like IMG is an image, RCT is a rectangle, TMR is a timer, LBL is a label. Lots of different aspects and controls included. You'll also find that for various different controls we will have included formula to have the control work in a particular way. So for example, on the delete button, which you currently can't see, we filled in the onSelect property. There's lots of that for you to explore and lots of this for you to experiment with. We also have used global variables. So what I mean by that is in the on start, you will notice we have a whole bunch of global variables. They define the color. One of the recommendations we give you as part of this project is to take the app, to install it, to get used to how it works, to explore it, and then go and do something like change the color. If you're going to change the color, that's where you want to go, the on start of the app item there. And go and have an experiment with these RGBA values and see what happens. Do remember, if you change anything in on start, you right click and run on start. So lots to be getting on with there. I hope you like the look of this app and I hope you enjoy using it.